welcome back. How you guys doing today? And well, I guess it's about that time to get the old C10 out and clean it up and give it a good old bath. And definitely needs some detailing. The truck, as you can tell, the sun's really beating the hood up to death with the 100-degree weather. Somewhere around 117 a few days ago. I'm dying. It is not pleasant at all. But there's a lot has changed about the old truck, and I'll go over it a little bit. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and fire it up and get it going. It's been sitting for a couple weeks, something like that. And gas prices are so out the roof that I ain't really been driving it because it drinks some fuel. So get the old handy dandy vice grips on the window because the mechanism's messed up inside and needs to be replaced, but it is what it is. Hopefully the battery's not dead. I don't think it would be. Shouldn't be anyway. No, it's alive. Usually, now when I say this, usually a couple pumps and she'll run, but sit in a couple weeks or a week, it's probably not going to run. It's 350 with quadrijet full barrel that needs an overhaul really bad. I'd like to put an Interbrock full barrel on it, probably like a 550 or 600 CFM, and a 3-speed manual training. Eventually I'd like to put a 5-speed in the floor, but I don't think that's going to happen. So anyway, original miles, 110,000 miles. Come on. Nope. I gotta go mess with the carburetor. Let's see here. This will probably do it. Now, I don't know what it is about this, but after it sits for this long, you have to come out here and you have to do this crap. And I don't understand it, because as hot as it is today, it shouldn't have a problem with starting without choke. But since I changed everything, the intake and all that stuff, it doesn't have the setting for the two pieces of rubber hose and a metal line that runs from this guy and the back of the choke down to the intake to make the choke kick in. So I have to come out here and manually turn the choke left, give it a couple pumps, or well, it's already probably got fuel to it now, but and then it should fire right up. I don't understand that. But if you don't let it sit no longer than a few days, then you don't have to do this most of the time. But as hot as it is, like I said, it shouldn't have to do this. It doesn't make any sense. I do, however, have a choke kit for it that it needs to be installed. It's a manual choke kit, so I don't have to do this all the time. Come on. There we go. It's got aftermarket gauges in it. Aftermarket tack. The tack is off. I know it is. I've tried setting the tack on the back. There's a little button you can press. I cannot figure that out of how to set that correctly. I don't know what's wrong. But I don't like it. I spent $80 on that gauge, and it should be way more accurate than that. Go out here and let this thing warm up a little bit, and move some stuff around to get this thing out. Lifters seem to be a little chattery today. I don't know why, but if you didn't know already, if you're not following the channel, I suggest you subscribe. But it's bone stock 350, brand new Interbrock intake, dual plane intake, valve covers, fresh tune-up, HEI distributor, cap and rotor, new belts, new hoses, new water pump, and then I painted the block, painted the intake to match. And then it's got a spacer because it being a quadrijet, it's bolted different than a regular carburetor. So I had to buy an adapter plate. Brand new master cylinder, brakes, and all that stuff. Battery. The chrome beauty rings around the rims, those are brand new. I got those from the junkyard. The marker lights right here that you see, those are replaced from the junkyard. They actually have the chrome trim around them, I like that. And the trim around the rear wheels, those have been replaced. And front bumper is chrome. I put fog lights on it. I changed the headlights to HEI, which are super bright at night. Highly recommended. And the bow tie is actually metal and chrome, and they're chrome pieces, trim pieces that go in the grill. As you see, it goes across. I got that from the junkyard as well. So yeah, and here's the back of her. Taillights are new. Those are brand new actually. I painted the bumper. It needs another bumper. I'd like to put a chrome bumper on it because it's tweaked and bent a little bit, and the paint that I painted on it is not wanting to stay. I just don't like this bumper. I want something that's chrome to bring out the truck a little bit because it's black, and anything with trim or chrome really makes it pop. It does have one dent that needs to be pulled out, but you know, it is what it is. Smokes a little bit. And it's probably the valve guide seals, more likely, because it clears up after it warms up a little bit. That carburetor needs some work, really bad. I put it back down. Smooth as a kitten. Still smoking a little bit. Like I said, it's been sitting. Take it down the road and just kind of give it the old Italian tune-up. That'll fix that right up. And as for many of you that are asking about this old car, well, here it is. It's still here. I'm not finished of it. I've been waiting on parts. I've been busy with other things. And you can see the grass is high as I don't know what, so that's got to be done too. But we're gonna get the tarp and everything moved off of it, move this out of the way, and put it in the front of the garage because I had to start working on this some more. But yeah, so we're gonna fire this up and get this one moved. I've really got to get a dash shade for this car. It's gonna end up, yeah, it's already bulking the dash from where it's been so damn hot down here. Good gravy. Can't have that. Oh, got lucky. Got a little weak. She fired right up. Something else has got to be done to this car is this stuff. Like this is just, that's terrible. You have to kind of like find the middle to where the blinkers don't come on. It's been running a few minutes, so. Ooh, that steering wheel is hot. No more smoking now. Fix that up. And needs some old good old shine juice on her. Make it a little shiny. So that pedal don't stay up. And fix that. It's about 180 degrees already, so it's already halfway warmed up. Pull it in and up. Away we go. I don't know if the clutch is going out or if it just needs to be adjusted, is what I've heard, but it comes out to about, there's where it grabs. Yeah, I don't know if that is good or not. Gotta get gas too, apparently. Radio works good. I installed it myself with a brand new speaker in the dash. Clutch is a little tricky. I really think maybe it's gonna need a clutch. I don't know. I mean, it grabs good going down the road, but like when you're in a yard or whatever and you're trying to slowly go, it's a little like it when you're, especially if you're on a hill and you're trying to back up, the whole truck shakes as you're trying to let the clutch out to go. And I don't know why it's doing that, unless it's because the clutch is worn or it's just not grabbing right or what. Alright, she's loaded up, ready for the car wash, so I put some seafoam in it off camera. It's been sitting for probably 10-15 minutes. I'm going to fire it back up and it's going to smoke like a freight train. Hopefully clear out some of that carbon deposits and stuff off the intake valves. Hopefully, anyway. So, anyway, let's set the camera down and see how good it smokes. It's also really good for checking vacuum leaks and exhaust leaks. Yeah. Make sure to never breathe this stuff when you do it. Woo! She is a smoker. There must be a lot of carbon buildup in that thing. Either that or it's just burning it off. I've used this tons and tons of times, the seafoam product. And it works really good for making the vehicle run better. I don't see any exhaust leak. At least not up here. None of the exhaust donuts or nothing. She is chooching. Ugh. Got a blown head gasket. Boy, neighbors are going to call the environmental police on me on this one. Jeez. So I've got the carburetor rebuild kit for it, but there's the part number. But I'd rather just go put a nail block on it and be done with it. Yeah. Sure is chooching. Oh yeah, got the white smokies. And that was only about a half a can of seafoam, so really had some buildup. Alright, so here's your close-up. This is before the wash, so it's a little dirty. I'm going to try to get some of this off. There's still like residual mud from whenever I saved this thing about 10 months ago now, I guess would be correct. Engine bay needs a little cleaning. It's a little dirty, so we're going to clean that up. And clean up the tires and wheels, beauty rings, the doors. I'm going to take this thing back home and wash it, and I mean not wash it, but wax it, compound it really, really good, get it to pop and shine, and we'll talk about what else is to come with this old girl. Don't look too bad on camera. Actually, she still has a shine to it, so it won't take much whenever I go to compound and wax it. So here's the before. Let's get to the after. Well, I believe it's about that time we fire up the old Celeb Eurosport. And we got to move this car out of the garage because I got to put the truck in here. It is so blistering hot outside that I can't take it. And you can't wax or compound a vehicle in the sun or the daylight like that. So it's been sitting for probably 2 weeks, if not more. Fires right up. $238,000 miles on her. Feels weird putting the factory steering wheel back on this thing. The way it grips. I don't even think I've even driven this since I changed the steering wheel back. I'm gonna take it around the block at least. Drive it around just because it's been sitting for a couple weeks. I sure did miss this car. After not driving it for a couple weeks, you kind of really feel how nice the old 80s GM was before everything went to crap. Smooth as a cloud riding in this car. Straight and narrow. I'm not even touching the steering wheel and it's going straight as a mouse. Down there. Straight down the road. Handles the curves really well. I got to say this car has came so much since since I put this thing together and back on the road 2 years ago. The original owner. Sat for 7 years, if you didn't know. So anyway, get back to the house. We'll finish up on the old C10. Alright, so back at the garage. And, well, here's the buffer pads I use for this little guy. If I'm not mistaken, that might be a little too big, 7 8. I think that's from my other buffer. It's a little bit different. Anyway, this one is... I got this at Walmart. It was on sale for $14.98, which is not bad. There's just like 20 bucks or 25, something like that. There's all the stuff it does. Rotates in a circle. Doesn't leave any swirl marks, which is awesome. And I go back over it with a microfiber towel that came with the kit to keep from, you know, having swirl marks and stuff like that. But anyway, I believe it's a... God, there's sizes on here somewhere. But anyway, it's a... I think it's a 5 or a 6 size. And I used compound first. Went around the whole truck. Compound it first, and then I took and put wax on it after that, and then I bought it today at Walmart. It comes with a microfiber towel and it's supposed to be, oh yeah, a pad in there. Liquid wax. Highly recommend, because it pretty much changed the truck that looked like this, that was faded, to a shiny color. And then I turn around and put the wax on it to protect it after it's done. I've tried using this stuff before. This works okay, but after a little bit, it either turns the vehicle white or it fades away, and then you've got to re-wax the whole vehicle again. And I don't like doing that because it's a paste. Or not a paste, but like it's that like waxy stuff that's in a can. See what I mean? So, anyway. In a pinch, I mean, I guess that would work, but I went ahead and picked up some of this stuff. This was on sale at Walmart. Yeah, you can tell that I pay attention to the clearance aisle. It was $6. Comes with a microfiber towel as well, and I think it comes, yeah, the pad is inside of here. A lot better material. It's actually the same stuff as this, and it works great. Smells good. It smells like something like cherries or something like that. But yeah, it smells great. So 15 for this. I think it was somewhere around 10 or 15 for this. $6, and then 21 for that guy. This big bottle here. So anyway, the whole truck is done now. You can see the glossy shine as I move back and forth. And she just glistens. So sad, you know, got a little whiskey dent right there. It kind of messes it up. But other than that, man, that is awesome. Freaking sweet, and I'm loving it. I didn't look for perfect, but damn sure that looks good to me. Go to this side. Oh, yeah. Look at that paint. Oh my God. That just, The rear of the truck. Yeah, it's got some rust on it. Yeah, I buffed and waxed stuff all over that. It's not gonna hurt it. But I gotta take some pictures of this old girl, and we'll see what it looks like in the sunlight. Yeah, buddy. Went ahead and cleaned the engine too. It's a lot better than it did before. I should paint the hinges. I really should paint the inside of the hood, but you know, I don't know. I want to put a cow hood on this thing eventually, like a 2-inch, you know, lift cow hood. But yeah, it is a lot better. Heck of a lot better. Engine sounds healthy. I did the oil change just recently, so yeah, all the fluids and everything's been changed in it. Tranny fluid for the manual, oil change, tune-up, plugs and wires, cap and rotor, distributor, intake, cooling system, battery, belts. I mean, you name it, it's been done. Heater hoses. The blower motor resistor has been replaced. The little pink block you see, that's been replaced. Brake system, front and back brakes, tires, sensors, power steering hose, high pressure and low pressure hoses, and drums, beauty rings, chrome trim, radio, speaker, attack. I mean, I've done a lot to this thing since I've had it in the 10 months, which is crazy because in the beginning I was kind of going crazy of what I was going to do and what I was going to come up with the money, because these trucks are not cheap anymore, and even if you go to the junkyard to get parts, man, they still want an arm and a leg for some things you're trying to get, which is ridiculous. There's no sense in that. But anyway, she is clean and shining. So let's take it out and get pictures and take it for a little drive. Because I hate to say it, but I'm actually selling this truck. And if you're interested and you live somewhere in the North Carolina limit, I am an hour from Charlotte, North Carolina, is all I'm going to say. And if you're seriously and you're interested, I'm asking $4,500, the best offer. I've got headers for it. I've got the other dual exhaust that goes on the other side to make it have true duals. And it actually is the same thing. It's a 40 series with a chrome tip. I've got a few other parts laying for it, the original intake and some other things. I want to get a clutch fan for it because the fan that's on it's locked in time all the time. When you rev it up, you can't hear the motor. All you hear is the fan screaming going down the road. So, alright, let's go ahead and load it up and get going. Well, here she is. The truck is beautiful, man. I really don't want to let it go. But there's really a lot of reasons why, guys. I mean, at least, you know, I saved it and it can move on to somebody else that can keep restoring it, bringing it back to where it should be. Or, you know, as long as it's not sitting in a field anymore, because it sat in the field for 20 years before I saved it. It's a one-owner truck, 110,000 miles, and I mean, you're never going to find another one like this, not in this good a shape. Yeah, it's got some rust in the rocker panels and the floor pans, but that's it. The whole rest of the truck is immaculate. The bed's not rotted out at all. The fenders, needs some attention right here. You know, that's not a big deal. The battery tray's rotted out and it's held on by ratchet straps, but I've got a new battery tray for it that I've not installed yet that's in perfect condition. The doors do have some rust at the very bottom, but I mean, that's not that bad. It can be fixed. It's not like all the way through, as you can tell. So, the bed, like I said, it's perfect. The only rust I see is right here. There's no other rust. The rest of it's surface rust. It's not a big deal. You sand it down, you primer it, you paint it. I mean, you're done. So, I've done a lot. When I got this truck, it was in pieces. It didn't run, didn't drive. And, well, I mean, it did run, but it didn't really drive. So, it's got a new gas tank, new fuel pump. All that stuff's good, brand new as well. So, I mean, I've done so much to this truck. So much. Spare tire goes with it. Like I said, I got a lot of extra parts for it. You know, there's a lot of, I mean, door panels are immaculate, windows roll up and down, doors lock and open, everything is manual, even the CB radio works. The heat works phenomenal. There's no AC. It didn't come with AC when I got it. That was factory, no AC. It is the custom deluxe 10, C10. So I guess that's going to do it for today's video. I don't know exactly, you know, I know I was all over the place. I know I didn't really go in fuller detail of really what I wanted to do when I started this video at the beginning of actually setting the tripod up and actually showing you of me compounding and waxing and washing and detailing the whole truck from top to bottom, front to back. And I'm sorry I didn't do that. You know, time's getting away from me. Sometimes I just want to get in here and get it done, but I want to show you guys more content. I'm trying to get better at doing this so you will watch it. A lot of you are not even really watching the C10 content. I don't know if it's because what I'm putting out or if you're just not really interested in the truck. A lot of people want to see the celebrity content, and I get it. I love the car, but I can't keep, you know, posting constantly of just celebrity content, because there's a lot of people out there that don't care about those cars, you know, like we do. So I got this, you know, thinking that this would boost the channel up, and it's really just not, you know, people are not really watching it like I thought. I don't know what's going on. You know, somebody else can post a video of bringing one of these out of the daggum woods and it gets 5 million views, and I'm over here sitting like, okay, why am I only got 500 views? Like, that's not fair. You know, I don't get it. But I'm trying, you know, I'm trying to get more of you out here to pay attention to what I'm bringing out, you know, draw more of you into this, because there's a whole lot more that I want to do to this channel. There's fixing, there's repairing, there's cleaning up, there's detailing, there's restoring, there's bringing stuff back that's sat for years that nobody thinks that would even run or drive or even mess with or even want, that I bring back and get it running. You know, there was a van on the channel from years ago that, well, that, you know, really kind of started the content, as well as a Jeep Grand Cherokee that was on there that really boosted me up, that was having issues with computer and stuff. That really kind of brought me more into this. You know, people were paying attention to it, they liked it, you know, and then I was like, okay, well, I'll do more repair videos because it's what people like. But it just really, you kind of have to pick your odds and ends of what you put out and how long the videos are and what type of content it is. Just, I mean, like, there's so many things, but we're getting there. The channel is growing. I'm almost at 4,000 subs. So come on, guys, subscribe, like, share, and follow, share. You know, I've got TikTok as well, and a lot of other platforms. Instagram, I'll try to leave those in the bottom of the comments or in the description so you can check those out and follow me on TikTok. I've got some other back log of, you know, some of the vehicles that are on here, the channel. So let me know what you like or what you want to see or what's going on. You know, I'm not hearing much from you. A lot of people don't comment. A lot of people don't really pay attention to what I bring out. So you just let me know what you think. But until then, I'm going to miss this truck. This may be the last video of it, so give it a final revs. 40 series Flowmaster. So thanks for watching, guys. Thank you for sticking with me, you know, through this journey. Some of you that, you know, that I've paid attention to, that I talked a lot to back and forth in the comments, that actually stay and watch the channel. I appreciate you watching, you know, because without you, I wouldn't have any of this. I really would not. There's no way I could do it without y'all. So, a big thanks to y'all. And I guess it's going to do it for today's video. And as always, I will catch you in the next one. Stay tuned for more content like this. 1978 Chevy C10. I will hopefully find another one day. We'll see.